Good evening, good evening. This is Venus with No Mess. How y'all guys doing? Welcome to my channel. If you like this content, please hit the like button. I just want to come on here and I want to talk to y'all. I got this 42-year-old man that was busted for drugs. When I was reading over this information, I just shook my head. He was busted for drugs, but I still said one of his buddies or friends is the one that set him up. And as I read in the report, they stated that a foreman has set him up. And I knew it. It was someone that he was friend with, went to jail. And for them to get some brownie points, they had to turn him in. I'm not saying he was, right doing what he's doing. No, he was wrong for doing drugs. Stay away from drugs. But it just shows you when you in this type of lifestyle, when you live in this kind of lifestyle, you have no friends. So young people, learn from this. Learn. This is a lesson to be learned. So guys, let's watch this video and then I'll chat. I'm not going to be on here too long about this. Okay.
And more than $1 million in cash was sentenced today in Kent County Court.
News 8's Duncan McLean in the studio tonight, live with the details on that arrest and the fate of the defendant.
Brian Sue, 42-year-old Antonio Cruz, will serve 13 to 30 years in prison for the cocaine charge, plus 2 additional years for a felony firearm charge, after an undercover investigation led to his arrest and the search of his drug house, turning up what could be the largest cash seizure in Grand Rapids police history.
And I want you to think about and realize and understand that this isn't even a use amount. This is an amount that destroys lives and many others in the community.
Judge Clay West emphasizing the impact of Antonio Cruz's drug possession and dealing after sentencing him on 2 counts related to a long multi-agency investigation last year. Cruz, emotional in the courtroom before the sentence was handed down.
I just apologize, Your Honor. And I'm sorry.
A probe into Cruz's activity began when an informant told police that a man later identified as Cruz would make regular trips to Chicago to pick up cocaine to sell in the Grand Rapids area. An undercover officer conducted 2 controlled buys of cocaine between April and September of last year from Cruz while keeping tabs on his trips to Chicago. He was arrested during a traffic stop on September 3rd, 2024, triggering the search of his house on Berwyn Avenue near Porter Street in Wyoming. Police found $34,000 in a Mickey Mouse backpack, another $34,000 inside a silver shoebox, nearly $100,000 along with cocaine in a blue duffel bag, and 6 heat-sealed plastic bags, each containing at least $100,000. All told, the cash seized was almost $1.2 million, enough of a sum that Cruz told police the day he was arrested, quote, "They're going to put 2 bullets in my head, and they're going to kill me. They're going to kill my kids." Cruz pleaded guilty on the drug and gun charge, neither his first offenses.
Looking at your background, I see a history of drug convictions and daily cocaine use. 5 prior felonies, 1 prior misdemeanor, 4 prior terms of jail, 4 prior terms of probation, 1 prior term in prison.
The 2-year felony firearm sentence and 13 to 30 drug sentence will be served consecutively, and Cruz is already credited with 429 days served on that firearm charge. Now, as for what happens with that $1.2 million in cash, Mr. Cruz did not contest its forfeiture, so that all goes to the Grand Rapids Police Department to.
Okay, guys, I'm back. You heard the man. Okay. Let me tell y'all guys something. That $1.2 million that they had, no, he's not going to say anything. And I'm pretty sure it probably was more than 1.2 million. So even if they had said, okay, they found 3 million, they can come up on court and say they found 1 million. But Cruz is not going to say it was more because then he had more charges because it's more money. So you would never really know how much money he had in that. But my whole thing is, why do you have $1 million or more in your household? Okay? And like I said, it was someone that he knew that had got in trouble. And then they used him as a foreman, and he set him up. That's how it goes. So young people, learn from this. You don't have no friends when you in this kind of activity. Because your friends can get in trouble, and they need some credit to get them out of trouble. They will use you. Because they stated that when they went in there and raided his house, he had they pulled $34,000 in cocaine out of Mickey Mouse backpack. Then they pulled $34,000 from inside a silver shoebox. And I'm trying to think. Then they said $100,000 along with cocaine came out of blue duffel bag. So it was someone in his circle is the one that turned in, but he know who did that because the guy that did that was an informant. So he was working for the police trying to get his time wiped off or down. And then also they found a 9mm handgun with 2 magazines. And so he had this all spread out through his house. So tell me how they know where to go to find this. Okay? So I just want to talk to my young people. You don't have no friends. So leave the drugs alone. Leave them alone. You do not have any friends out here. But this guy is 42 years old and he should have known better. He should have known better. So he did plead guilty to 2 of them. He plead guilty. I don't know about his family. He kept saying they're gonna kill my kids, they kill my family. I still don't understand why he had that much money. If he had kids or had family, why did he have that much money in his house? Oh, you didn't trust anyone with your cash? Like I said, I'm not saying that he was doing the right thing or he correct. No, that's wrong for selling drugs, but I don't understand why he had that much cash around him at all. So he's 42 years old, and the time that he's going to get in jail, he can get anywhere from 13 to 30 years. So even if you add 13 years, at the minimum 13, you're at 13 years to that, he's going to be 55. So they probably end up giving him 20 years because he said 13 to 30. So even if they give him 20 years, he be 60 some years. He won't get to see the rest of his 40, and he's not going to get to see the rest of his 50s. For doing something like this, 42 years old, you should have been working. But this comes from, being greedy also. Because you've probably been in it for a while. And then you have other people come into your circle and people talk. Like I said, that guy that was a foreman to turn him in, like I said, he had been in trouble before when he needed something. So they needed a favor for him and he set this guy. And like I said, I'm not saying that he was doing the right thing. No, he was wrong. But I just want my young people to see, leave the drugs alone, go to work, stop committing crime, because you do not have no friends out here. When you go down, you're going down by yourself. So young people learn from this. Please, put the weapon down, leave the drugs alone. You can live without any other place. You can do good in this society and don't have to deal with weapons or drugs. And but I always say, watch the company you keep and watch the people you talk to. I tell anybody, you cannot trust friends. They will get you every time. They say only good friend you have is a dead one. I hate to say it, because they don't talk. Dead people don't talk. You can go to the grave all day long, sit down and talk to them. They ain't gonna say nothing to you. If you go to a grave site and start talking and someone talk back, that means you're talking to the demons, because dead people don't talk. Okay? So be careful who you come in contact with. Because you say the people your friend, they are not your friend. This guy was turned in by his own So, guys, learn from this. Let there be a lesson, young people. Until next time, please have self-control, adapt discipline, and use common sense and stay away from drugs and weapons. And you will be okay. And show love. Until next time, peace out.